Hello everybody, Cybe here for my first part of my Let's Play of FTL, or Faster Than Light. This is a game I've pretty much not played well. I did play one playthrough before I started doing a recording. This game is really fun, but very challenging. The game is pretty simple. I'll explain it as soon as we pick our first ship, which will be the Kestrel, which I want to rename you. SS Miju. And the crew, I don't care. They can be who they are. But I'm going to start off with the Kestrel, which is the first ship that you're able to use in the game. My first playthrough of this game went really well. Even though I died at the boss of the end of this playthrough, I managed to get through a lot of crap. Like meteors, Class M stars, boarding people. It's a pain in the ass. But in order to play this game, you have to micromanage really well with your group and constantly upgrade your stuff along the way towards beating the living crap of that Rebel Flagship at the end of the playthrough. Let's go ahead and start this game with the SS Miju. I'm going to play on easy since I tried playing this first game on easy and this game is not easy. Let's start. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. And it gives me a tip here. Ion weapons. They depower and lock a system for a time. They hit the enemy shields, they deal their stun damage directly to the shield system. That's a nice hefty tip. But here we are. Let's pause this for a minute. Some systems can be manned to provide extra bonuses. Like you see here, this little head here. That means that it can be manned and provide various bonuses. So let's move a guy to the weapon systems, and you'll see in a minute that the cooldowns for the weapons will go down just slightly. Actually, hold on, do I have to power them up first? Oh yeah, I gotta power it up first. Yeah. So once I back out, you notice that the cooldowns went higher. So you want to keep the weapons manned at all times, you also want to keep the engines manned at all times, and the piloting manned at all times, as far as I did on my first playthrough. But it's really hard to do because there's so many things you have to do, and with only a crew of 3, you're going to have to sacrifice relocating a guy to do repairs on your ship. And let's see here. The systems that you have in the game vary based on what kind of ship you have. So you got shields, which will help us prevent hull damage on our ship. We usually only have 1 bar of shields out of 4. So every 1 hit will drain 1 shield, which can be recharged fairly quickly, but it'll recharge faster if it's manned by a personnel. Engines. Charges the FTL drive, which is essential for faster than light travel. And manning increases the evasion chance. Right now, half power of engine. So let's power that down. Fully powered engines provide 20 evade. And you also got oxygen, which is essential for crew because nobody can breathe in space. You got the med bay, which will heal your guys in case of combat or damage caused by enemy weapons from their ships. You got sensors where you can see the inside of your ship, or later on when you upgrade it, you'll be able to see the enemy ships and their crews inside. The doors are also essential. It helps impede fire movement when you upgrade them and keeps intruders from going towards your critical systems until they bust the door open. And you got the most important pilot right here. And what he does is to make sure that he plots coordinates for the FTL jump, because without the pilot or the engine, if either one of these go down, we cannot jump. And that's not fun. Especially if you're in a Class M star, which I'll explain later if we do encounter that. Let's see, let's go ahead and jump to a place here. And these usually are randomized, but you gotta plot your points correctly though, because you might end up leading yourself to a dead end. So if I end up going here, 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 and here, I have to go all the way back because there's no other way for me to go forward. And according to the screen here, the only way I can go is backwards. So you gotta plot your course accordingly, because every time we jump, the rebels are gonna be on our tail after the first couple jumps. There's no need to go to the store since we just started playing, but just in case we're off to a good start, let's go here. Go to a nebula. And it's hard to see why, but this beacon is apparently a tourist destination. One of the ships at the small station is offering a deal. 1 fuel for 4 missiles. That's a great deal, since we have a missile system called the Artemis. And that requires a missile every time it fires. Which I forgot to mention. This ship comes with 2 weapons. You got a Burst Laser Mark II, which fires 3 shots at 1 damage each, which can shoot out the shields. Or you have a missile launcher, which pierces all shields, but at the cost of missiles. If you run out of missiles, you cannot use the Artemis or any bombs. And this here also, drones, if we do end up getting a drone control thing, you'll be able to get like anti-ship or system repair drones, assault drones where you can board enemy ships with and wreak havoc. Or an anti-personnel drone to defend yourselves against boarding and so on. So many things in this game. Some of it I don't even know yet, since I'm still basically playing this blind. Let's see here. You got scrap as your general currency of the game. And at any time, if you're not in danger, you can always go to your ship and you can do your upgrades. And again, every time you upgrade your systems, it requires power to operate on these main systems, but for the subsystems, the piloting, the sensors, and the blast doors don't require power. But every time you want to upgrade, I always want to add a unit of power to compensate. So effectively, if I want to upgrade engines now, I have to do that and then add a power bar. But I don't want to do that because we only have 30 scrap to start with, and that's not a lot at all. And we also get your equipment, which will tell you what weapons you have and what cargo you have. You have a maximum cargo capacity of 4. And then you got augmentations, which is basically upgrades you can install on your ship. It could be improved sensors, better shields, an auto repair arm. There's so many things. And let's see. We'll get away from that for now. Let's jump. Let's keep on going to the nebula, even though it is a little dangerous. You nervously glance out the windows, but only thing to greet you is more clouds and silence. That is scary shit. Alright. I don't want to take the risk for the rebels to show up, so I'm gonna leave that story. No! You jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by the lightning. So here's a scenario here. We can either manually search the wreckage for survivors or avoid the risk and wait to jump away unscathed. most scenarios usually have a small chance of succeeding and a small chance of failing. And we'll just go ahead and make an attempt to search for wreckage. And let's see, while the crew is off the ship searching through the wrecks, 2 holes crash into each other, breaking the crew's tethers. You have no time to react. Someone is knocked away, floating helplessly into the gaseous clouds. Oh, we lost a crew member as a result, but we gained scrap and fuel and a missile. That's a bummer. Okay. Don't see any rebels yet. I'm very surprised. Let's go this way. No life signs detected. Oil refinery and several factories. I'm not doing too well this playthrough. Let's see. A rebel ship hails. We did not fight a war to let a single Federation ship shatter our dreams of a better galaxy. Oh, really? Well, let's power everything up here. And you got some shields. Let's try disabling that before we use our missile. Our laser. And take out his weapons. Okay, we don't need use for a missile anymore, so let's take out his drone system. Looks like he has a repair drone. There we go. That knocked everything out there. Let's target their bridge so they'll not have to worry about evasion. And every time you destroy a ship, you will get some scrap material. Could be either everything that's available in the game, could be fuel, missiles, drone parts, and most of the time they're scrap. And we got 2 missiles, a drone part, and 23 scrap. That's good. And the one thing I like to do right away is... Actually, I can't do that yet. Don't have enough scrap, but I want to upgrade the shields right away. Okay, we can travel here, and then we'll focus on that distress call. You come out of the jump to see laser blasts coming from the other side of the beacon. Looks like someone is under attack from pirates. I'm going to aid this civilian ship. It sounds like they got a drone. Good. And he can't do anything to me since he fires one little missile and my shield recharge is so quick, so kind of pointless. Oh, that was a waste of a missile. That's okay. But since I knocked out his piloting system, he couldn't evade my barrage, and he dies. 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 18 scrap, and let's contact the ship. Oh, they didn't survive, but you take what you can from the remains of the ship, which is another 3 fuel, a drone part, and 12 scrap. Goody! Maybe we can upgrade this now? Yes, we can. Got 2 shields now. Got a distress call, which could be something like this, a trap, or a legit distress call, which you probably need to help out someone. But with this one, it's a trap, and we gotta blow them up for that. So, what are we gonna do first? Ah, that was a miss. So I took out his... I'm not going to waste any more missiles. Let's use our laser. Okay, trying to escape, huh? Not going to happen on my ship. I'll waste a missile for that. I do not want these guys to escape. I need to get all the scrap and fuel and all that stuff as much as I can. And let's get another power bar. Get our engine fully powered so we got much evasion as we can. Because we gotta dodge. Dodging is, in my opinion, the most important thing in this game. You get battered with a lot of weaponry, and you gotta get after them. I got time. Let's go up here. And it got a lot of fuel to begin with, which is great. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. The weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. And looks like he has a beam weapon here, and then a heavy laser. He can't do anything. So let's take care of that. A missile to the shields, and let's disable his weapon system. There we go, he can't do a thing now. So let's burst laser his O2 just for the hell of it. Just trying to repair his shields. Let's blow him up. Down he goes. And another fuel and 25 scrap. And good, they gave us more scrap and 3 fuel. Excellent. And let's go over here. And what happens? Upon greeting your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon, but a small fee will let you continue on your way. And just like the idiot me, I reject their offer and try to beat the living crap out of them. Let's see, they got an ion weapon which can disable my shield, so let's disable his as well, and his weapons. Oh really? You're trying to escape, huh? Change of plans. Not gonna happen. And let's destroy you, since you can't go anywhere. Bye-bye, pirate. And 22 scrap. Yay. Okay. Let's upgrade our engines. Jump. Over here. Oh no, a star, a star, a star. The beacon has been placed too close to a supergiant class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here, or die. A pirate, apparently oblivious to the danger of the sun, moves in to engage. Idiot. Disable his weapons, I don't like that missile. I think he has the same missile as I have. Ah. Alright, gotta get ready to repair. Oh good, it's not too bad. That's not too bad. Ooh, that turned out a lot better than expected. Man, oh man. Come on, hurry up, FTL. We gotta get out of here. Whew. Get to the exit. That was a lot better than I expected. Okay. Despite the barren area, a trader has set up shop at the beacon. He presents his offer. Buy fuel for 2 missiles. Deal. That is excellent. I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video. Actually, yeah, I'm not gonna go to the store. I'm gonna go ahead and call this a part. I'm gonna try to do 1 part per sector. And if I suddenly die, then I die and just start all over. But this is going to be a continuing Let's Play of FTL. And if you guys definitely like the video, and subscribe, because I'll be uploading videos of this after a lot more often after finishing Game Dev Tycoon. Just got a couple more parts to go on that. I will see you guys next time, and thank you for watching.